Hi guys, I want to talk about today is about the narcissist bait and switch program. The narcissists run a bait and switch program in the sense that, when they meet you initially and they have this idea of you, they idealize you at that beginning phase when they love bomb you. So they love bomb you for a period of time, depending on how good of a supply you are to them. So if you're a grade A supply, like a really good supply, that's when they go more covert initially, because they don't just come out overt like, oh, I'm a narcissist, or I'll treat you bad, or I'll do all these things to you, when they know they are benefiting from you. So if you're a proper source, if you're a real good source, like you give the narcissist everything they need, they feel validated when they are around you, you give them a good public image, they get all the attention, and all their addiction is supplied by your giving, of everything they require. So when you're in that scenario, the narcissist will prolong the love bombing phase for you. But if, for example, you cannot provide what the narcissist needs, then your love bombing is going to be shorter. And sometimes it's not even necessarily the case, because you could still provide the narcissist everything they want, But then, when they see that you're hooked emotionally, because what they're after is your emotion. They're not after your money, they're not after anything else. They just want your emotion and their ability to control you. Put you in a situation where you can't do anything without them. For example, if you don't speak to them today, you're going to be sad all day. They like putting you in those kind of vulnerable situations where, like they will withhold affection from you, or they'll purposely be attacking things that they know mean special to you, or things that they know your integrity. So you could go on the defensive mode, So what narcissists basically do with the love bombing is they try and get you addicted, get you very addicted, so that you're hooked onto them. Then you see the narcissist all the time. And that's when they're going to show you their real colors. So it doesn't matter who you are. You could be Bill Gates, you could be whoever, but once the narcissist is done with you and then you're hooked emotionally, they're going to deal with you seriously, So the analogy I want to use about how this feels is like, for example, imagine someone who has nothing to do with drugs all their life. They're living a clean life. They've been sober their entire life, And then there comes someone who sells drugs. For example, this person sells cocaine, And then they see this person who's never had drugs before, and this person is living good, your life is all perfect and all that. And then they offer this person cocaine free of charge, And then the person tastes cocaine and is like, wow, I didn't know cocaine was this good. Their mind is blown, they're all excited saying, wow, this is really good. And the other guy is like, oh, don't worry, I'll give you for free, And then they keep giving the person cocaine, and then the person is hooked, And then the dealer is like, the cocaine, it's getting finished now, So for me to get more, I'll need a little bit of money, Then the person who was a clean person now start buying cocaine. Start saying, okay, no problem, I really love the feeling. I can't live without this, I'll do anything to, to make me happy, and things. And then that person start buying cocaine. But the thing is, the more the person give, the less drug the dealer is supplying. So for example, that person now needs to supply more of what the dealer wants to get less of that good feeling, So eventually, that person is going to run out because they got no more money. There's no more money to buy cocaine. Now they're looking like a junkie. Now they've lost their houses. They lost everything, And now the narcissist is irritated by you, that even if you have the money to get what you need from the narcissist doesn't even care at that point in time. They're like, oh, they don't even need your money, you're smelling, you're stinking, you know, because you've lost everything that got them attracted to you in the first place. So that's how narcissistic relationships is. Like, you're the junkie, you know, begging the narcissist, like, oh, I'll do this for you, oh, I'll do that, I'll do whatever you say, I'll do this, I'll do that, you know, and then they don't want you, they're mistreating you, or they're there with you, but then they've seen you like a piece of rag. So now you're nothing but just a piece of rag to the narcissist, you know. So that's how that situation is. So imagine if that person got ties with that person who's trying to get them, make them a junkie, you know, and then the person goes to rehab, though it's gonna hurt, you know, the withdrawal symptoms and everything, but with time that person starts getting himself again. Then the drug dealer is gonna notice, like, oh, wait a minute, I haven't heard from this guy, you know, how come he's no longer begging me for this stuff? How come he's no longer offering me everything he's got? You know, then the narcissists want to peep, you know, they want to find out, like, oh, why is this person not bothering me anymore? You know, why am I not hearing from them? That's when the hoovering comes in. And we all know the hoovering is when the narcissist is trying to suck you back in once you've escaped their false reality and that la-la land that goes nowhere, you know. So what I'm trying to say here is that the love bombing, the initial attention they give you, that attention is all false and fake. That attention is just to get you addicted, so that by the time you're addicted to them, you will be very, very much dependent on them. And that's what they want, for them to be in control, where they can manipulate your reality. They can tell you all sort of thing they want you to believe. You know, anything they want you to, that's what they'll tell you, you know. They'll be lying, you know, they can cheat within their schedule. You know, the narcissist might be someone, for example, someone you know that goes to work every 8 p.m. You understand what I mean? A narcissist can book an holiday 8 p.m. and still leave home 8 p.m. And you think that narcissist is actually going to work, but they're actually going somewhere else. That's how they are, you know. So they play with your trust, they play with your emotion, they manipulate your reality, they abuse you financially, they abuse you physically, they abuse you mentally. That's just what narcissists do. That was get them excited, you know. So imagine someone who doesn't enjoy life. The only time they enjoy life is when they are manipulating and deceiving people. That's what makes them feel powerful. For example, a narcissist could be someone who wants to believe like they command a lot of attention, when in reality they don't, you know. They just believe, maybe they've love bombed a lot of people, and then when those people have fallen hard for the narcissist, like, okay, they want him more, that's when the narcissist starts shutting them. Start telling people, like smearing them, saying, oh, look at this guy, he can't leave me. Oh, look at this guy, it's bothering me. Oh, look at this guy, because they just want to use those people to feel good, you know. But initially, it's the same narcissist that sucked those people in and put those people in that position in the first place, you know. So that's how they are, you know. So if you're in that situation whereby a narcissist is love bombing you and then they switch on you, just understand that you have to go no contact. And no contact is the only way. That's the only way you can get rid. You can get rid of their toxicity, you know, everything they've done to you. That's the only way you can get rid of their negative vibes, their negative behavior, all the thought programming they've done in you, all the manipulation. That's the only way you can break free. That's the only way you can break the trauma bond, you know. So please, if you're in that situation where a narcissist have taken off their mask and they start showing you who they really are, never ever make that mistake of thinking that first person you met in the first place that was all nice, all sweet, that was all everything you ever dream about, that person never exists. So you have to wake up to the reality that it was all a facade. From day one, you've been played, you've been conned, you've been bamboozled. You know, so that's the way it is with them. So please let it go and go no contact. I hope this video help you and give you some form of clarity, especially those that leave without giving you any sort of closure, so you understand what actually is going on, you know. So that's it. Thanks guys. I'll post more videos. I'll try and keep my words and post as much as I can. You know, if you're enjoying all this video, just like, share, subscribe, share with someone you know, share with someone who's going through all these experiences. You know, let them educate themselves more. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that will help you. There are a lot of people that talk about the subject, even on Quora as well. You know, so there are a lot of channels out there. So educate yourself and stay safe and get out of the matrix. Thanks guys, all the best.